This is the video version of the Division Z podcast, which is streamed live on Twitch every single Saturday at 2 o'clock p.m. Pacific Standard Time. If you want to watch the live version of this podcast, go ahead and follow me on Twitch. A link is in the description. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to episode 15 of the Division Z podcast. My name is Jason.
And I am K Cosmic.
Welcome to another wonderful week of Black Ops Cold War information and trailers and
your weekly updates.
The weekly updates.
All you need to know.
Your weekly
but you're
Black
saying
Ops
episode
Cold
15. Episode 15. That must
15,
mean
dude.
Four episodes a month roughly. So
yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4. So 4, 8. So about almost 4 months of this.
Dude, that's insane.
That's crazy.
Like,
that's
dude,
crazy.
And then we're gonna get to a year of this podcast, and then
and it's
gonna
be
even
weird.
more insane. That's gonna be just crazy.
That's gonna be wow.
Because like,
I think
it's still a relatively new podcast, but like
for us,
it feels like we've been doing it for a while. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's a weird dichotomy where it feels like we've been doing it for a long time, but at the same time, we know it's like still a young podcast.
And here's the thing, right? You know, in like a few weeks, right?
Yeah.
Like, or it'll be like a few weeks or whatever, right? It's gonna be like half a year of doing this, which that in itself is just absolutely crazy. Like,
yeah.
But I know we're gonna get more into the Black Ops Cold War stuff. Obviously, we've gotten so much, right? Obviously, we've gotten so much to talk about.
Oh yeah.
But God, like,
dude, it just looks insane. Like the Cold War stuff, like getting into it. Like, first of all, we got Fazzy in the chat. Run to the stadium, you'll not survive. Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War. Yeah, the end game event was really cool. That was like the highlight of this week, I would say.
yeah.
But we got a gameplay trailer for the campaign, and then we also got what the hell do you call it? The Perseus briefing. We got the Perseus briefing scene,
which is really. I'm guessing that's gonna be like the first mission, maybe.
Yeah. Dude, if people had no idea that was a video game, I think a lot of people would be like, that's a movie.
That's a movie, yeah.
That's a movie. Or like something.
It looks really good for what it is.
Yeah. And
I'm quite happy that we're probably, or for me right at least, right? How did you think Black Ops 4 looked? Like, graphic-wise, how did you think Black Ops 4 kind of looked?
You know,
do you think it held up for BO3, or do you think...
I think Black Ops 4 looked fine, but it definitely didn't match up to Black Ops 3.
Which is quite weird for like a video game that's like a newer version.
Yeah, exactly. It's supposed to be like a step up. It's supposed to be more of a sequel type of game, but, you know...
This game...
Yeah, I don't mind the Black Ops 4 graphics as much, but man... Cold War.
This game just looks nice. This game just looks...
beautiful.
The lighting and the trailer. Obviously, since it's a trailer, they're going to try and get it to the best they can, but...
I mean, yeah.
But, like, God. The colors, everything like that. It looks... Oof.
Yeah, man. It's a step in the right direction. I mean, Modern Warfare, as its base self, Modern Warfare looks really good.
Modern Warfare looks super realistic.
But this looks even more like it's another step up. You know what I'm saying? It's amazing to me.
This one's done, like, the realistic look. And I think it's gotten the colors looking really nice as well.
Yeah.
Because I think Modern Warfare might be lacking a bit of color. Like, don't get me wrong, Modern Warfare is not an ugly game, right?
Yeah.
Like, the game looks fantastic, and it looks really realistic.
Yeah.
But I think Treyarch has always been good for their colors.
Like,
I look back to Black Ops 3, too. Maybe not so much 1, but in these games, they really focus on bringing the game, like, for colors to life.
Yeah.
And I think with a lot of the lighting things they do, like, you know the scene where they're in their little briefing room, but like not the president room, but you know, like when it's they're all together putting the pieces together and that where the guy is. I think you see that the neon lights shining, right? The colors coming from them are like beautiful, like
crisp,
like, top notch. Yeah, like can't get much better than that.
And allegedly too, and I don't know how true this is, so please take this with a grain of salt, people watching as well. Allegedly, the game for Black Ops Cold War, the engine is supposed to be an upgraded version of the engine they used from Black Ops 3.
Yeah.
And not the Modern Warfare engine.
Which is quite weird, because you think they use the Modern Warfare engine.
Yeah, I mean, I guess what it comes down to is maybe just because because Treyarch is a different company and they just wanna make their games as them as possible, you know?
Yeah, I guess if you're using the Modern Warfare engine, right? I guess like maybe something like like Nuketown or something, or their maps. Maybe they wouldn't work as well because Modern Warfare was made for the intention of like large scale warfare. Cold War will have this as well.
Oh, absolutely.
Maybe they wanted something a bit more snappy, like Black Ops 3.
Or because it's cross-gen, the chat is saying. I mean,
maybe because that's quite weird. I thought, to be honest, being a last-gen person wouldn't be viable. But to be completely honest, right? Even though here's my plan, right? If Zombies content's exclusive from PS5, right? I hope it's not, but if it is,
it is. The Sony deal is still going on.
Okay, but I mean, to what extent, though?
That's the thing. I saw Charlie Intel tweet this. Let me pull up the tweet real quick. Let me see what's all included, because all the DLC or all the post-launch content is supposed to be free.
Because here's the thing, right? Like, if I don't know how I feel, because if it's one map that's locked behind the whole thing for a year, like if they do that, right, one map, then I'm gonna be really gutted that I don't get to play that map, right?
Yeah, like they did with Modern Warfare. Annoyed. That would be stupid. Like that would actually be stupid if they pulled the Modern Warfare and it's like, okay, Xbox players, you don't get to play the Zombies maps until a year. Like that would truly and honestly be like that would be the worst thing to ever happen, because people set high hopes for Treyarch, and I think a lot of people would be disappointed to see that Treyarch would, in a way, stoop that low. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I can't find this tweet. There's too many tweets to go through.
I know. I think I've seen the tweet before. Right?
The chat. The chat's telling me there's one more year left on the contract. So this is technically, this could be the last year for PS exclusivity, and then it could switch over to Xbox, or maybe if they renew the contract, who knows?
I mean, I just think they stopped doing the contracts. Let everyone have the same thing at the same time. You'll make more money that way, probably, as well.
I 100% agree with you, and I think it should happen. But I think realistically, I think, all these companies
are going to do it again.
Yeah, I mean, you never know. Whoever has the better offer. You know what I mean? I mean, Xbox had the exclusivity for a little while.
Just Nintendo come in, like,
dude.
Give it to us.
I'm going to play Black Ops Cold War on my Nintendo Switch that I don't have. Oh, my God.
Just 30 frames a second, all low graphics. Don't get me wrong, the Switch is good, right? But it's not been built to handle.
Oh, yeah, no. That's not going to handle Call of Duty.
No. I mean, it can handle games like Doom and that.
Yeah.
But a very scuffed version of Doom.
Pokemon and Mario, it can handle all that.
The games on that look really pretty, like Pokemon that, right? Don't get me wrong, the graphics on them are really good.
Yeah.
They're made for that console.
Yeah, exactly. Dude, I still want to get a Switch, and I still want to stream Pokemon X and Y before, like, if I ever, and I really want to, right? But sometime before Cold War, before I get a PS5, it's kind of unrealistic of me at the moment, but if I could get a Nintendo Switch and play through the entirety of Pokemon X and Y before Cold War, I think that'd be an awesome.
Sword and Shield.
Or Sword and Shield. Did I say X and Y?
Yeah. No, I was thinking like, did you say X and Y? That was the one. That was like the first one on the 3DS.
Yeah,
I was like, it's probably just an error. He'll probably say Sword and Shield next, and you go on to say X and Y again.
I said it again. Oh my God!
I had to correct you.
Bro, like in my head. In my head, I saw the logo and the box art for Sword and Shield, and I'm like, oh yeah, that's X and Y. God damn.
You don't know your Pokemon console lore.
Oh yeah, no, not at all.
Nah, I would recommend it. Sword and Shield. Well, I think I got Shield. I played through it and then got rid of it. I didn't bother playing the DLC, but playing through it, it was refreshing to the normal ones, I would say.
Interesting.
It definitely a worthy playthrough. Like, it's probably better than if you ever played Sun and Moon, probably a lot better than that.
I actually didn't play Sun and Moon.
No, well, don't play Sun and Moon. I think I didn't like it. Like, there was really long cutscenes in it, and it just was really boring.
Didn't they get rid of the gyms too?
And this one, no. So the way it works is you're kind of on one sort of direction most of the time with everything going on, like like the map. If I remember it correctly, you're kind of. I mean, you're not going in one straight direction. The path's a lot more like linear, I think.
Okay.
Right? But like the gyms are still there. The gyms are still completely there. And what you do is you fight in a giant stadium where people watch. And the difference with this is, you know how Pokemon. Like,
oh no, I was talking about Sun and Moon, not Sword and Shield.
Oh, Sun and Moon.
Because I know that like I like when I watch people play Sword and Shield, I love the whole big stadium thing. I think that's a great idea.
Yeah.
But no, I thought like Sun and Moon was like some trial thing.
I think that's something different. I think, Pokemon Let's Go Eevee and that didn't have gyms, I'm pretty sure, but that was for a different reason. That didn't have it because it wasn't like.
I think that's like, to me personally, I don't know like any other like Nintendo or extreme Pokemon fans out there, but like Let's Go Eevee and Let's Go Pikachu are like the most forgettable Pokemon games ever to me.
Yeah, even if they're good, it's just because they're not like
they're not mainline.
They're not like actual like. You know what I mean? Like, they're games, right?
Yeah,
I didn't think I was meant to work put into them, but I wouldn't compare them to, like...
It's not the Pokemon formula that people are used to.
No. Like...
Now, I have to ask this. The chat, what is the chat's favorite Pokemon? And what is your favorite Pokemon, Cosmic?
I don't want to be basic, but, like... I'm quite a nostalgic fan of Snorlax. Like, I'm quite like, getting him early on in one of the games.
Yeah.
Like, how he's quite hard to get. When I got him, I was like, oof. I remember when he's blocking that cave in one of the games.
Charizard's a homie. Oh, yeah. Wait, hang on. What did I just say?
You said, oh, yeah. I said, remember that, like, Pokemon game where he's, like, in front of the cave.
Oh, yeah. That's, like, every game. Yeah.
Yeah, well, okay, there you go, right? Catching him from that. Like,
yeah.
I was like, sick, I have a Snorlax now.
Yeah, Snorlax is a homie. The chat is saying Charizard. Charizard's an OG.
I mean, Charizard's cool, but, like, I feel like you kind of have to love him because he has such a good design for the first Pokemon, like, for one of the first Pokemon.
Oh, yeah. So, Charizard's awesome. I don't know
a lot of people that wouldn't like him. True. His stats are, like, you know fights as well. His stats are, like, they're all right. Like, he's pretty good, like, in fights. In the new game, right? There's this fire type, and it's like one of the starters.
Okay.
And the fire type, you can literally beat the game easily with this one Pokemon. It's so overpowered. I don't think you can use it in competitive anymore. Pretty funny.
Damn.
It has this one move where it just completely blasts the other one to oblivion, and it's the funniest. Like, it's like a big fireball, right? And he's playing football with it because the themes, what's it? I think their theme is sort of around their hobby, right? So the fire one, the bunny, he's like a bunny, right? He likes football, right?
Yeah.
So he has like a move called, like, I can't remember what it was. Like, like he kicks a giant football fire or something, right? Or he does like a cool animation thing, right? There's the other one, and it's like the monkey thing, right? And I think it's more into music. I'm pretty sure it's into music. That's sort of his thing. I think I could be wrong. And then the last one, my friend told me pretty much it liked being sad. It was like an emo.
It likes being sad.
Yeah, because it literally looks miserable all the time. I'm pretty sure that's what they like about it. And I think his final thing, like I don't know why. I'm pretty sure he's like an assassin or something.
Okay.
I think the other two make sense. Like, them evolving on that, their evolutions make sense. And then this one just doesn't. And you know how, like, you can Gigantamax? Like, you can do, like, your big thing.
I do know
this one has a sniper of it for some reason.
Bro! Is he got the DSR?
Got the DSR and Ballista.
Dude, that's pretty cool, actually.
Anyway, going back to Cold War. We went off on a bit of a...
Could you imagine? Fucking... Because, okay, another thing to Cold War, it's talking about, like, journeys and, like, art, Pokemon's like an RPG, choosing your own path and all that. Cold War, you can create your own character, and you can choose the military background of that character, and you can, like, customize them and all that kind of stuff. I think that's a great idea.
And they've brought back I think it was Black Ops 2, the last game.
Mm-hmm.
You can have multiple endings.
That's right, multiple endings, dude.
And do you want to know what I think?
What do you think?
I think one of the endings is where a zombie outbreak's gonna happen.
Dude, and then that's where we get a zombies campaign that's not Nightmares.
Yeah, it kicks off from that point.
That would be great.
And it's perfectly canon because it's one of the endings. But
absolutely,
you know what they want to do? You know if they wanted to do like a Black Ops Cold War after this one, right?
Yeah.
They're perfectly valid to do it.
Yeah.
Because it's like it makes sense because in the other like in like you know the other like the ending with the zombies.
Mm-hmm.
That's canon still, just not to this like completion of the story.
Yeah.
So it's quite cool. I think that is. I'm pretty confident that something like that's going to happen.
Yeah, I think, because especially, God damn it, the chats, and then we get a purple sticker. Yeah, we get a purple stickers from Gauntlet mode. But yeah, because in the zombies screenshot, like the first ever little in-game look of zombies that we have for Cold War, he's got Woods there and he's looking at somebody. I can't quite make out who the person is, so I don't really know who it is. But if you guys know in the chat who that is, that'd be great. But yeah, especially since Woods is present when zombies was mentioned there on that image that's found on BattleNet, definitely makes a lot of sense, man. I think that's gonna be really cool.
Here's something I'm confused about, right? It's not the same voice actor, is it?
I don't think so. Because I know Hudson has a different voice actor.
I'm pretty confident it's not, right? Because I remember watching, because I watch the guy's YouTube channel sometimes. You know the guy who voices Frank Woods?
Yeah.
He loves being Frank Woods, right? And he says, like, I can't say much, but I have not been involved with Treyarch ever since Black Ops 4.
Really?
Right? Yeah. So I'm just saying, right, you know if this isn't Frank Woods' voice actor, Jesus, I would not notice.
Yeah,
unless I get
absolutely.
Unless I hear more, like, you know, it's like more lines of it. I would never notice it wasn't the original voice actor.
People are crazy. People got crazy voiceover talent.
I guess maybe the Activision like, okay, I want you to copy this guy's voice.
Yeah.
See that hide? We're gonna take it.
See, in the trailer, there's a dude that looks like Ultimus Richtofen. Yeah, I vaguely remember that shot.
Oh yeah, no. Well,
I'm
pretty sure it's.
Isn't that Hudson in like a uniform?
No, it's not Hudson. It's the other guy because he has like a scar on his face.
Oh no, he's the dude on the cover. Oh, maybe that's Perseus.
Oh, are you talking about the guy with the like in the sort of like who looks like Richtofen, like the suit in that?
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure it's the guy. You know when you're sitting around the table and there's the guy who's like, who's been tracking Perseus and all that.
Adler?
The guy smoking the cigar. Yeah, him.
You think
I'm
that's
pretty
Adler?
sure it's him.
Huh.
Yeah, because he has the same scar on his face.
Oh,
you can see the scar in the intro cutscene. I think he must be like undercover.
Probably.
I'm assuming that's gonna be like a stealth mission or something where they break into somewhere and they kill someone and then take their clothes.
Yeah, there was
like a big switcheroo.
Yeah, that kind of reminds me of like the stealth mission if you played the World War II campaign. I think we could have a really cool mission, sort of akin to the World War II mission where you're like this lady and you're a French lady. You go undercover at some Nazi
thing. I've
heard this. That was a cool mission. I really like that mission.
Yeah,
maybe something else like that.
The guy was kind of testing you. I remember as well.
Yeah,
you had to say the right answers. It kind of reminds me of you know that episode of Family Guy, right? This is from ages ago, but they go back to like World War II time, right?
Oh, dude!
And then they had to pretend to be Germans. Yeah, just that.
Dude, that's a funny episode.
I mean, don't get me wrong. I hate New Family Guy, right? I think it's definitely lost its golden touch, like after like I don't know, maybe last season 10, right? I don't know. There's gems, right?
But, yeah, there's gems, but I definitely I can agree with you to a certain extent. Like, yeah.
Like, don't get me wrong. Each episode is watchable, right? They're not bad, right?
Yeah.
Like, you Family Guy is not something you're supposed to like criticize with like you know like a wine or something. You're supposed to watch it and like, okay, it had a few funny jokes in it. The story wasn't really there, but I guess it's not supposed to, right?
Yeah, I was gonna say
they kind of threw that away.
Have like a huge story, you know.
No, they
Because
just
it's
cut
all
ways.
its own like little one episode bubble type of thing. I mean, you could
Yeah.
have some callbacks here and there to past episodes, but it's really just for
I
shits and
mean,
giggles, and you know.
there's quite a few like Adam West things in it. Like you know
Dude,
how
I
obviously he passed away.
fucking love Adam West.
Yeah, I
Like,
love him as
what a
well,
great
right?
character.
I mean, but you know how like that guy passed away, like
Oh,
actual
yeah.
Adam West, right? There's one episode like after he passes away, where like Brian and Quagmire are about to fall off a cliff, right? And I think like Brian just sees like a light, and it's just Mayor West, and he helps him up. So there's certain things, right, that like you know they carry on with it.
Oh
like,
yeah.
If a character dies, like they carry on. But I love Adam West, like him as a character, and he just breaks. He just like he's just that type of humor, you know.
Oh, dude, it's that just random humor that works.
Yeah.
I think. My
There's
favorite episodes of Family Guy, shocker, I know, are the Star Wars ones.
Oh yeah, the Star Wars ones are pretty funny.
Dude, I love it.
There's one episode, right, where this is like my favorite Adam West bit, right, where like I think Peter starts doing like his like you know his like Roadhouse thing, right?
Oh yeah.
And the kid's like saying that the machine took his quarter, right? Like this bubblegum machine, right? And he's like doing it, and Peter's like, "Oh, this machine doesn't take quarters." And then like he sees that the machine's like broken open, right? And the kid's gone, and police sirens are going. So he takes these bubblegums, right, and makes a quick escape, right?
Yo,
He
gobble
makes a
gum?
bubble.
In plain
He makes
sight?
a bubble. He makes a bubble and then flies away, right? And then Adam West is in the air as well with bubblegum and like you know, the big bubble that goes flying away, right?
Oh, I think I know what you're
And
talking
he's
about.
Yeah, it's like he tricked you too, huh? You know he's banging both our wives right now. This is like a little kid. Like it's just
Jeez.
that Adam West humor that's like it can never like
It's amazing to me though, like it's amazing to me how one individual can like create a show. You know what I mean? Like
yeah.
you know, it's just, how do I put it into words? It's one of those things where you just go it's a show that is just meant for shits and giggles. And you know, well, you know, it's not really meant to be taken seriously, but a lot of people take it seriously, and Family Guy's become like almost a pop culture icon in a way.
Yeah, no, and because it's been around for so long. Like that and The Simpsons.
That and The Simpsons as well. I mean, it's you gotta wonder what certain bits of entertainment would be, or like you gotta wonder how the entertainment world would look like without a show like without shows like Family Guy, without shows like The Simpsons
that aren't too serious.
That aren't like too serious. They don't take themselves serious. You know, things like that.
They are just there for the purpose of maybe making you laugh once or twice.
Yeah.
It's like a show you can unwind to. Like there's no plot, there's no nothing. You get your little story. You know the characters pretty much already. You know.
Yeah.
But
just
again,
simple Family Guy.
Again, going back to Cold War.
Cold War.
Cold War trailers came out. We're talking about Family Guy.
Hey,
I want to go back to that whole engine thing, right?
Yeah.
You know how they're saying that they've been working on this since Black Ops 3?
Yeah.
What do you think that means for Black Ops 4's engine? Like, do you think they're including Black Ops 4 engine into this? Or do you think that they worked on Black Ops 4 engine from Black Ops 3? And then it didn't feel so good because they catered it to more Blackout, right? Or do you think they've gone back to the Black Ops 3 original engine and improved on that drastically?
Know, I think Black Ops 4 was kind of their last attempt with the base engine. You know, they're just like, well, you know, eventually this is gonna be not like this isn't gonna be relevant. Let's give it one last hurrah.
Yeah.
And maybe they made a little adjustment. They made a few tweaks to it that didn't really work. And so now they're like, well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. And again, assuming that the whole rumor of they're using an upgraded version of the Black Ops 3 engine is true, you know, maybe hopefully
that's the best thing we can wish for.
Yeah, is the best thing that we can hope for at the moment.
Here's the thing as well, right? Maybe this is why, right? I just thought this now. Maybe it's going to be a lot better, right? And you know how the game looks amazing. Maybe it's because with Black Ops 4 engine, right? maybe they knew it wouldn't be next gen. But since this is the first next gen game for a COD game to come out, like a next gen, that's weird calling this next gen. Because to me, that Xbox One and PS4 is still next gen.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I guess it's current gen right now, and then.
Okay, yeah. Well, yeah. But yeah, I guess so. That's weird.
Yeah, it'll take a little bit of getting used to for sure.
Yeah, no, but what's that? I think definitely Treyarch are like, okay, look, we made a lot of money with Blackout and Black Ops 4, so we're not completely dead yet, but we should probably make up for the fact that we completely let zombies and multiplayer and campaign people down. Yeah. So what we'll do is we'll go back to an engine we run like Black Ops 3, and we'll just work on that drastically. And whilst that's happening, I don't know, maybe they're developing the game as they're doing that, and they were able to interlink the two things. I don't know how game development works, so actually no, I think maybe there's a separate team working on this, because you know how next gen is such a big marketing.
Well, yeah, because you got to also keep in mind too that like branching off of what you're just saying, like different teams working on it. Like Raven's working on this game too. Raven's got the campaign.
There's like six studios working on the game. If you go to the Blizzard,
and that's amazing.
Do it now, actually.
Like that's actually amazing to me that so many people and so many divisions are working on Black Ops Cold War, because that means I mean personally, I think that means Treyarch can work more on zombies, and we can get some team members specifically for zombies that maybe had to be pulled from zombies to Blackout, because we've all heard the story 1,000 times.
Yeah.
But,
okay. Right. Actually, you know what? Aren't High Moon the company that developed the last gen ports? I think they are. I think High Moon might be. Okay, I'm going to read off the developers, right?
Okay, yeah.
So we have Treyarch, we have Raven, we have High Moon. I'm pretty sure High Moon are the people that are responsible for maybe working on a separate port, but that doesn't make sense, because the main game is going to be not on next gen for like at least like a few weeks, isn't it? Or when does next gen come out? That's like after November.
I'm looking at a bit of their what do you call? Oh my gosh, that's actually really bright. Whenever I pull up Google, my face is just, I'm in heaven. Apparently, so High Moon has worked on a bunch of different games. Advanced Warfare, Destiny, Guilty Gear, which looks like some anime type of game, Dark Watch, a bunch of Transformers games,
nice,
and then some old PS2 games.
Okay.
Hey, what's up, Tori? Welcome to the stream. Hope you're having a fantastic day.
We have okay, come back to start. We have Treyarch, we have Raven, we have High Moon, we have Sledgehammer, we have, is it Beenox? I'm pretty sure that's it.
Beenox, yeah.
Yeah, and we have Activision. I think that's the publisher, but it's Activision underneath it. I think it might say Studios. I can't make out what that says, because like they've written it so small, right?
Rip.
But the pixels like
pixel.
I have quite a nice monitor, right? So like I should, you can really see detail things like that.
Mm-hmm.
But I cannot make out what that says. It's so small. I'm guessing it's just the publishing. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We have 5 studios working on this game.
Not bad.
And
if I'm not mistaken, didn't Beenox work on Blackout with Raven?
Maybe. To be honest, they might have, because I'm pretty sure that had a lot of studios behind it as well. But what was I going to say? Yeah, okay, here. Since the game is going to be cross-gen, and, I think since it's cross-gen, there's not going to be any limits to what console you play on. I think you're going to get the exact same content if you play them on Xbox One that you would on like an Xbox X Series.
Yeah.
Right. So I think that should make it a lot easier for them to update it, because the only thing holding them back...
hang on, I gotta interrupt you real quick, but Raju Zanebot, thank you for the Twitch Prime subscription, my man. 3 months. I appreciate that, Rage. Thank you, homie. Wow. Welcome to the stream, man. We got an emote. We got a special emote. We got Hyper Mayhem emote. There you go. I said thank you in the chat. That's interesting.
We have the tombstone emote. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, man. But yeah, once again, thank you for the Twitch Prime, man. I appreciate it. But yeah, what were you saying, man? What were you saying, Cosmic?
I was saying, I think that updates for this game aren't going to be a big problem for them, just because I think, so you know how it's like a cross-gen sort of game, so it has to be the exact same game, right? Like,
yeah.
It's not like a shitty port, like from Black Ops 3 to Black Ops, like, you know, like Black Ops 3 last gen and current gen.
Oh my god, dude, Black Ops 3 last gen is the worst fucking thing I've ever seen in my entire life.
Yeah, no, it's bad, right? It's really bad.
And also, yes, Tori, this is the podcast.
Is this the podcast? Yes, it is.
But welcome, welcome to the podcast, nonetheless.
But what I'm saying is obviously, you know, if Black Ops 3 was like cross-gen, right?
Yeah.
Like, it wouldn't make sense for it to be cross-gen with last-gen Black Ops 3, because I think pretty sure that thing's made for like a completely different engine.
Yeah.
Like, it would make sense. I think this game's going to feel the exact same. It's just going to be the graphical difference, right? So it'd be completely possible to, you know, play both. So I think they have to update one copy of it, and it just kind of works for their version of the console as well.
Yeah.
Because I think with their newer systems, right, this is just a hardware upgrade. Like, this is like a PC. Like, you know, if your PC was really bad and there's a PC that was really good.
Yeah.
I think there wouldn't need to be any like like fussing around with the updates. Everyone would just get the update at once because it was published to that sort of like PC or console or something. So I think to be honest, you know, like the Xbox One and the new Xbox, I think they're going to be quite a bit like similar and related to stuff that you can do on them.
Yeah, I mean,
yeah,
because I think the thing is, yeah, next gen is going to be a big upgrade from what we have now, but simultaneously, you know, you can still play with each other from PS4 to PS5, and there's not going to be that much of a difference in the way the game works. It's just going to be better graphical upgrades, or, you know, to me, it's kind of like playing a game on a PlayStation Pro, PlayStation 4 Pro, and a, you know, normal PlayStation 4. Like, I just have a normal PlayStation 4, so I know for a fact that a lot of games that I play are going to look a little bit worse on my just normal PS4 than the PS4 Pro.
Yeah, but it works exactly.
But it works exactly the same if you're gonna be playing the game.
Yeah.
So, I would honestly be so ashamed. Like, I would be so disappointed in Treyarch and, you know, all these other developers if they did a port for Black Ops Cold War and it turns out the same as Black Ops 3's last gen thing. I would just be so sad. But it's not going to happen because Black Ops Cold War is coming out before the next gen consoles as well. So
they have to work on it.
They have to work on it.
And I think with Ghosts, right, there is a big problem with that coming out. Like, the game suffered quite a bit, but I think it's because they didn't have enough, like, they didn't have as much freedom as they do now, obviously. Because cross-gen's a thing.
Yeah.
So they have to cater the game to, like, both things. So, you know, like, I think it'll work. And I think with updates and that, I think they'll just have to push out the updates to each individual server. So, like, you know how like PlayStation and Xbox have their updates at like the different times. So they get the updates, right? But they have to publish them to each, like, you know, PlayStation and Xbox.
Mm-hmm.
Right. I'm pretty sure they'll have to do something through them two companies to like update the game.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
I think it's gonna be the exact same gist with this. Like, when they put updates out in the Xbox X series, the Xbox One will simultaneously. Well, we'll get the updates as well at the exact same time.
I totally agree with that. Has crossplay been confirmed or no? Yes, it has. The thing is too, with that, and also the chat, voice your opinions on this as well. But what does everybody think of? You gotta pay $10 extra for the crossplay edition of Cold War. Whereas in Modern Warfare, you can just turn it off and on in your settings for absolutely free. What do we think of that?
I thought, wasn't the cross-gen thing for, like, upgrading the version of the game?
Is it? Because I thought it was for that. Because I thought that was just to play cross-platform. But if it's to upgrade from PS4 to PS5 for free, then it would be 100% worth it.
Does it say cross-gen? Yeah.
Yeah, it says cross-gen, so, like...
Okay, what I'm going to do is, I'm going to go on to
Let's fact check this PC. On the podcast right now, because I think Yeah.
I'm gonna go on my PC, right? So it comes up with Ultimate Edition and Standard Edition for my PC, right?
Yeah.
I don't think it would come with a cross-gen edition because I don't have a console.
Okay.
So the way I'm kind of seeing it is maybe cross-gen means you can upgrade it for like if you buy this version of the game, you'll get.
I'm gonna look into it.
Yeah, look into it. I don't know if they make you pay to do cross-gen. I think that'd be just bad marketing on their end. But I think a lot of people are confused. I think a lot of people are really confused about what that meant. But I'll say this, in the Blizzard store, right? It doesn't tell me what specs I need to play this game. So I could buy this right now and not have the right hardware.
Oh, okay.
It gives me...
You are right. You are right. I am mistaken. I thought it was just to play with different people across platform. It says right here on store.playstation.com, buy the digital version of Call of Duty Black Ops 4 from the PlayStation Store and download the PS5 version with no extra cost when it launches. So that's the $70 edition Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War cross-gen bundle. You were right about that. Okay, cool.
The thing is, cross-gen, right? That's the exact same term you use for playing with someone on an Xbox One, like a PS5.
Yeah,
that's
so like
cross-gen.
That's where I got kind of confused.
But it's cross-gen.
Yeah.
So it's not your fault. It's just really bad, like marketing on their part.
I mean, it's specific. It's specific wording that I guess I should have maybe. I don't know.
I think they could have called it like Black Ops Cold War Upgrade Edition.
Yeah.
Like
I suppose.
Like Upgrade Edition, something like that. Like it's stated very easy, like very noticeably that the only difference with this one is that you're gonna get it on a PS5 when the PS5 comes out.
Yeah. Dude, I gotta get my pre-order. Like, I gotta do my pre-order soon. Like,
so you get the beta code.
So I can get the beta code, and so I can just have my game, man. Like,
here's the thing, right? I've been debating this, right?
Uh-huh.
I have that PS4 that I haven't got rid of yet. Yeah. I might just hold on to it so I can play the beta a bit earlier.
Dude, honestly, that's a good play. You should.
And I think I'll do it in a way where I can get the beta code for free. Because I might just get the beta, play it, and cancel the order. I know they're giving out free beta codes tomorrow with the...
They are?
Yeah, they're giving out 10,000 free beta codes for if you're watching the...
the Call of Duty League?
Chat.
Are you serious? Wait, hang on. That's going on right now, though.
And it's happening I don't think it's happening so much today. I think it's more happening tomorrow. That they'll be doing that. So that's how you can get a free one.
Hey, let me look. I'm on Call of Duty League's website because I was watching it before I came on the podcast today. Because all the games are fucking amazing, actually. Huntsman beat Royal Ravens. Sorry, everyone who's from the UK. You guys lost. Let's see. Okay, see all rewards.
I think it might be coming out tomorrow.
Championship Sunday. Yeah, so multiple drops throughout Championship Sunday. Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War beta codes. Okay, so today is just the sprays and the emblems and the stickers and all that.
Yeah.
Fuck. All right. I guess I'm watching some of that.
I'm watching some of that. There tomorrow. You go. Like, if you have a chance to get something for free, then,
I was going to watch it anyways, but hey, I'm gonna extra watch it and just like watch the screen at all costs.
that I'll probably watch it as well, just because I would like a free beta code. I wish they'd tell us about the exclusivity deal now, so I can plan out what I'm doing with my consoles, because if it's the case where like Zombies is gonna be like a big exclusive, like if Zombies is gonna be like there's gonna be a big difference on PS5. I would probably still buy the version for PC, but I just play back and forth, so I could play the exclusive content on the PlayStation 5, and then I could switch over.
The thing is, and you and I were talking about this before, I think before the podcast started, or maybe it was during. I don't honestly remember because it was
at some point.
We talked about this today. If they were to do the thing where, you know how Modern Warfare still doesn't have survival and Spec Ops on Xbox. If they were to do the whole 1 year thing between PlayStation 5, Xbox Series X, you know, when it comes to like zombies maps or, you know, any other thing, that would just be the worst thing for Call of Duty ever. Like in the history of Call of Duty, that would be the worst thing to do it 2 years in a row. And then with a totally different game mode as well. But I don't see them doing that. But, you know, it's on the table still because they did it with Modern Warfare. You know, I think it's a low percent chance of happening. But anyways.
Well, here's what I think, right? I don't think I don't know. Like, a part of me feels like they might lock away a map for like a whole year, right? A part of me feels like they might have a bonus map and we'll just lock away.
Maybe.
But what if it's a game mode in zombies? Because for Modern Warfare, survival is just a game mode in the game mode. So what if it was something like Rush?
I mean,
like,
I guess you could technically live without Rush. I mean, people don't really play Rush in Black Ops 4 anyways.
Because here's the thing, right? Like, obviously, you know, you got you're getting your PS5, right?
Yeah.
I'm sure you. I seen like a thing. I can't remember I seen you saying it, but you said you might not be playing Rush again because of what happened. I don't know what happened. I'm assuming it's quite bad.
Dude, like, here's the thing. I like Rush. Yeah, I agree, Rage. Rush is a fun game mode, but like, it has no love. It got no attention during Black Ops 4's life cycle. It could have been so much more. Like, you still have the day one super sprinting zombies and super sprinting dogs and all the bullshit, and it's still 3 hits and like all this added crap. So it's like, since day one, Rush didn't get any attention, and all they did was just like, oh, okay, new map, just put a Rush on that map and that's it. Like, they didn't bother to like update Rush and add new things to it. And I don't know, I think Rush was a big wasted potential of a game mode. I should make a video about that, actually. That sounds like a good idea.
But here's the thing, right? Here's a little fun fact. I actually held a world record for getting the highest multiplier in Rush.
Mad lad.
Like, I didn't upload it. I knew I had the record. Like, I knew I had. So I'm saying like, I'm saying I had the world record. I didn't ever actually have it because there's nothing proving I ever had it, right? But I did beat it. Like, I decided, like, you know what? I'm kind of bored. I would like to do this. I'm pretty sure my gameplay got corrupted or something, but I know I got it, right? But you know, if like PlayStation had that for a year, like Rush.
Yeah.
I don't think I'd buy a whole new console for it, because the only reason they're doing this is so they can push more sales for Sony.
Yeah.
That's it. They're not doing it because like that's the sole reason. Like, they're not doing it because they want people to move over to current gen, right?
Right.
They're doing it so more people are enticed to buy a PS5.
Yeah, exactly. No, absolutely. Like, Fazzy also in the chat says bring back Gauntlets. I would honestly like to see Gauntlets come back. A little bit more polished and a little bit more cleaned up, I think.
I think Gauntlets it'd be good. Are a bit more like Extinction, maybe would be better. Like, I think.
Ooh, interesting.
Did you ever play Extinction? No.
I did play Extinction. Extinction. Yeah, I said that right the first time. I don't know why I stuttered.
Yeah. Extinction.
I did play Extinction, but I think a zombies version of Extinction would be really cool because like
a game mode where like you have your challenges and you move along the map as you do them.
Yeah.
So keep your 30 rounds, right? And maybe it takes 15 rounds to open up the whole map, and then you have like, I don't know.
You know what I think would be a really cool idea is like, I don't, they wouldn't do this, right? But like, if you wanted to do a starting room challenge, let's say, like, you could just, and this is where custom mutations kind of hop into Black Ops 4, but, you know, custom mutations aren't allowed for zombie records, for the most part, some exceptions. Anyways, like, you could flip a switch where it's like, starting room only challenge, and then you go into that map and it's physically impossible to open up the door and all that kind of stuff. Or like 2-box challenge, when the box, you hit the box twice and it just goes away. You know, like I think it would be really cool to have some more fixed custom mutation like settings in the game.
They could have it like a game mode, like weekly game modes.
Yeah.
Where you went into a lobby of random people and you got XP for it. So it's like it's an assigned game mode sort of thing, right?
That'd be great.
Like it's been certified by Treyarch. Like, okay, you can have this for the week, right?
Yeah.
And if you want to play it another time, you can go into custom game modes and then turn it on. You wouldn't get XP for it, but it's fine because like you'd be able to get it 3 other ways.
Yeah.
So, yeah, no, I think 2-box challenges, they're fun, right? But there's nothing making me want to do them now. Like,
no,
back, you know, when you're young,
like,
and you're watching the Smith Plays do it, you're like, oh yeah, I want to do this.
Yeah.
Right? Now, I feel like there needs to be more of a like incentive. Like, I don't know, like.
Because the thing is, it's such an old challenge that people are just used to it, and they're just like, oh yeah, it's just a standard run-of-the-mill zombies challenge, you know what I'm saying? But I think the one challenge that people will probably never get bored of watching, and, you know, kind of going back to the Smith Plays a little bit, the Rainbow Perk Challenge, I think a lot of people would still like to watch that.
I wish it was more accessible on more maps.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
I think the Rainbow Perk sounds really good, but you can only really do it in I mean, you can do it in Gorod, I guess.
You can do it in Garage. You can do it in Horizon. You can do it in Revelations. You can do it. You can even do it on Shadows of Evil. Yeah, Origins.
Can you do it in Shadows? How do you do it in Shadows?
Well, Shadows is like, to me personally, it's like a short rainbow. Like, it's not like, you don't have Electric Cherry, and that's, I mean, that's basically it. Like, you
but
basically
how do you get
don't
your
have
bonus perks?
I mean, I just use Unquenchable. I mean,
oh well, there you go. Yeah, I mean that's fair enough. Yeah.
I mean that's how you pretty much do it in Black Ops 3. Unless you're playing Origins, you can do the red dig sites, but
yeah. I mean,
yeah.
I think Origins probably did it the best because it's the only map where you can get all the perks legit without having to use a gobblegum.
True.
So I think they need more. They need new maps. They need more ways to earn perk slots.
Yeah, I agree. I think it's really cool for like maps to have free perk quests. Like, I really enjoy doing the one on 9 with the Viking when you put all of his armor on, you throw the Wraithfire. I think that's a really cool quest. And you can also get a free perk from the challenge banner. I think 9 does a really great job of giving you free perks. Yeah, Alpha Omega, you can do one too. Tagged or Toten. But it gives you like it gives you a random perk though. And I understand that like Black Ops 4 and Black Ops 4 system, you kind of have to be forced to get a random perk because of the creative class. But it would be really cool to see like if we went back to the old perk system and it's like, oh yeah, you just got an extra perk slot like the Origins dig sites, you know, that whole thing. Also makes side Easter eggs useful. The thing is, there's only like 1 or 2 side Easter eggs that you would even want to do on certain maps, like Alpha Omega self revive, the extra self revive that you get, you know, like that's a really helpful one.
Or like something as simple as the that really long side Easter egg on Blood where you have to get the spork.
Dude, the spork knife,
the King spork one, the spork knife, yeah.
Dude,
like, who would want to do that?
Like, I'm pretty sure the golden spork knife takes as much time as the Easter egg, if I'm not mistaken.
No, it does. The only thing that's something funny as well, you can get the exact same effect from just the normal spork,
right?
By running that melee perk.
You don't even need the I know what you're about to say, Ethereal Razor, right?
Yeah, you don't even need that. You don't even use
Electric Burst. Like, you could literally use the Electric Burst modifier and just cheese the game with the not the Bowie knife, the ballistic knife. That's what's funny to me, man. Like, Black Ops 4, we took out Juggernog because we think it's a crutch perk. Also, Black Ops 4,
they give you a knife
half the perks are crutch.
Everything tracking your radius.
And I hate using the term crutch perk though, but I'm just saying it like in the words of what they said, because that's all perks are, So when people use the term crutch
they're
perk,
supposed to make you better.
They're supposed to make you better. Yeah, it's supposed to be a crutch. Stamina up. You run faster. Speed cola. You reload faster. Quick revive. They're all their own tiny little crutches, quote unquote. Yeah. But I don't know. I don't like using the term crutch perk because all perks are. Designed to help
when you make a perk that isn't a crutch perk, you get things like Who's Who and
that's just like those perks are just. Like what was the other one? I'm pretty sure on paper they were okay, but then they tried it in execution, and then it's like, all right, let's never bring these perks back ever again.
Who's Who is good in the sense that if you don't have any more quick revives, it's a really good alternative because you have a chance to come back, even though the chance is like 10% for you to come back to life. If you're able to clutch it, you have a chance to come back. Well, you didn't have that chance before, right?
I mean, it's also die rise though, so. The thing is,
you could get proper bamboozled, and you won't be able to.
Would Who's Who be better on other maps though? Like I don't know. Like I think honestly it wouldn't be, because let's say for example Who's Who on Origins. You died to the Panzer, and then you had Juggernog and you had Stamina up and all that. Could you imagine? You spawn in Who's Who on Origins, and you got to run through the fucking mud to try to clutch. Like that would just be terrible, And
I say maybe something like Kino, right? Maybe it work in Kino. No, the map's so like for a lot of the corridors and that you need to not get hit.
Yeah.
Right, and that's just not gonna happen. Like you're gonna get swiped like quite a lot.
So yeah, I think Who's Who, even though die rise is a detriment to using Who's Who because die rise is not good.
I
still think it wouldn't matter what map Who's Who is on. I think it would just still be bad. That's what I'm saying. Tombstone is better than Who's Who. Absolutely.
Yeah, well, Tombstone, I guess what it does is if you use it right, you can get like all your perks.
Yeah, that's
Tombstone's like an alternative to Perkaholic. Tombstone was the first Perkaholic.
Tombstone was the first Perkaholic.
That wasn't the Moon Easter egg, or the Shangri-La Easter egg. What Easter egg was it? No.
Ascension,
wasn't it? I guess the monkeys were. Yeah, the monkeys were the first way to get Perkaholic. Yeah.
But what am I saying? But yeah, kind of speaking about Origins and die rise a little bit. For those of you who may or may not have noticed, and I got to talk about this because I'm on the staff, right? But new on the Zombies Records website, we got a new category. I'm gonna be trying this Monday, and I can't wait to stream this on Monday. The no buildables category.
Oh no!
So far we have it on Die Rise and Origins Black Ops 2. And I'm really excited to try it out. I want to play some Black Ops 2 Origins on Monday, and I really want to see what I can do with it.
I'm guessing that means we can still pack a punch. It's just
you can still pack a punch. No stabs, no shield, no Maxis drone.
What about
that's it? I think.
So we can still get like our drone strikes and that.
Yeah, because it's not available.
Okay, cool. I mean,
and for now, it's only single player leaderboards. I noticed, which is fair enough. Yeah, like it's fair enough.
I guess
because
you want to add something slowly.
Well, not only that, because it's like another person could very easily go off and build something, and then you wouldn't be able to tell if someone built it or not. They could be on the other side of the map, like for example. Origins, someone goes and builds the Maxis drone, which like someone goes and builds the Maxis drone. RIP, I mean, you wouldn't be able to tell if the person used the Maxis drone or not.
I mean, I'll definitely give that a try.
You know what's really funny to me, and I don't know if the Zombies Record staff, I don't know if you guys notice this too. It says in the rules, I'm looking at the rules, buildables like the shield, stabs, and Maxis drone are not allowed to build or use. But then it also says using the free MG08 is allowed, but you can't get the free MG08 without the Maxis drone. So, I don't know. I don't know. Just wanted to point that out. If anybody from Zombies Records is watching the podcast, I just wanted to point that out, just because it's kind of contradictory.
You've fallen right into my trap.
You've fallen right into my trap. You built the Maxis drone, and you failed the challenge.
You're allowed to use the gun, but you aren't allowed to get the gun.
Basically. But yeah, I got to practice Black Ops 2 Origins, man. It's been too long since I've played Black Ops 2 Origins.
Black Ops 2.
I'm actually gonna practice today and tomorrow, so I can actually be good on fucking stream.
Because I love the BO2 engine, right? I think it feels like that's like the pinnacle of what a zombies game would feel like, right? Like, you have some good weapons, but at large, the zombies still a massive threat to you, right?
Yeah.
But like, I think going back to the BO2 engine, it feels similar to Black Ops 3. Like Black Ops 3 definitely feels like an upgrade. But BO2, you definitely feel a lot more like underpowered.
Oh, dude, absolutely. Like,
so
I think that all goes back to, Treyarch adding 3 hits in Black Ops 3.
Yeah.
Like, that's such a huge gameplay change, and I think a lot of people take that for granted. That's what I'm saying, man. Like. Like Origins Black Ops 2 is hard for that reason. Like, you have only 2 hits,
Yeah.
Origins Black Ops 3 is a little more playable because you have a little extra chance, and plus you have Gobblegum, but you don't have to use Gobblegum. But I guess with the no buildables challenge, I don't have to stress about getting the stabs on an early round.
Are you allowed to fly around the map with your ray gun Mark II?
I don't see why not. Like, just, jumping across the mud.
And the Boomhilda as well.
Yeah, like you can do that. It's just a way to traverse the map.
I guess what you're gonna be rocking is the Boomhilda and maybe ray gun Mark II if you can get it.
Yeah, like Boomhilda. The thing is too, and this. It's kind of funny. Like, I'm thinking back to a challenge that I created that I streamed a few weeks ago. I streamed a no staffs challenge on Origins a few weeks ago, and I think I could use the same strategy that I used there. And by the way, everybody who's watching this now, feel free to try this out because I like this strategy that I made. If you don't pick up the staff crystal in the crazy place, the walls don't come down. Which means
that's right.
You've got a big open training area in the crazy place for you to circle around. So
that's what that was actually a pretty good high round strategy in Black Ops 3. So what a lot of people did was they get their perks, they get Mule Kick, and then they get free weapons that have like effects on it.
Yep.
And they just run around in the crazy place.
It's exactly, dude. Exactly. Get fucking dead wire on a gun and you're set. You know, you don't need the stat. Literally, yeah, that's what I did. Black Ops 3, it was actually it was a 2-box challenge. Funny enough, we talked about that earlier in the stream. 2-box challenge, Black Ops 3. I was like, I'll play some Origins, and I'm like, well, if it's a 2-box challenge, I can't get the stabs. Let's do my crazy place strategy.
Yeah.
So it like also in a way it's almost like a no stabs high round attempt. Wait, did I say earlier in the stream that I did a no stabs challenge?
Yes.
That's not what I meant, but I did stream. I did stream that at one point.
Fair enough.
I did stream that at one point, but I it's kind of
lying.
Yeah, like it's like a combination of both no stabs and over explaining. Over explaining doesn't work. But yeah, so that's what I'm gonna try on Monday. I'm gonna try the Black Ops 2 training in the crazy place strategy.
Yeah.
Yeah, fun stuff, I think. But hey, this was a fun podcast today, though. I think we had a lot of fun things to talk about.
Cold War. We talked about Pokemon. We talked about Family Guy.
a lot of different topics today, man.
God.
But yeah, we're getting to the end here of the podcast. So, do you have any other closing thoughts, or does the chat have any other closing thoughts before we end off the podcast for the day?
I mean, when's the 9th? I think we'll be back before the 9th, won't we?
The 9th.
Yeah.
What day is the 9th? Let me look.
Today's the 29th today.
Yeah, today's the 29th. The 9th is on a Wednesday.
So is it okay? So
it's 2 weeks.
It's not next one. Okay, so we'll be there for the multiplayer reveal. I was just gonna say I hope the multiplayer reveal is good.
Oh yeah, multiplayer reveal. I think it's gonna be awesome. The little snippet that we got of it looks a lot like a Battlefield, like a better Battlefield 1 type of deal. So
yeah,
let's hope I'm right. And yeah, I guess that's it, ladies and gentlemen. This was, again, another fun podcast. Episode 15 is coming to a close. If you guys enjoyed, if you haven't already, go and follow me right here on Twitch so you don't miss another live stream. Join the Discord server and subscribe on YouTube to stay up to date with everything that I do. Also, go ahead and check out my boy K Cosmic on YouTube. I'm going to go ahead and put the link in the chat right now. If I can spell correctly. Fuck, I can't. I'm so stupid. I just butchered everything. Like,
bruh.
Boom, there we go. Okay, K Cosmic's link in the chat if you guys want to go subscribe to him on YouTube. And yeah, that'll be that.
Quickly, for the video version of this on my channel, I'll have Jason's channel in the description, so obviously go subscribe to him as well.
All right, awesome. Have a fantastic rest of your Saturday, everybody, and we will see you all next time. Peace out.
Goodbye.